What do we have here? It's another video about N3ON. This isn't my first video on this man. Well, let's have a look and see what N3ON has done wrong this time. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. N3ON has actually done something nice? I am actually shocked. I have made multiple videos on this man, as I have said already, and I've mentioned in previous videos. I've also stated many times about how I dislike this man. I mean, he makes for great content. Let's just talk about that. Let's just put that out right now. Is that, yes, I've made many videos about this man, even though I do dislike him, but at the same time, what do I do on this channel? I like to talk about things that I find interesting, but at the same time, I also like to talk about fucking dumbass shit. And if I find something really stupid that I think will make great content, you can bet your goddamn ass that Donnie's going to talk about it. And every single time N3ON has come up on my Twitter feed, it has always been great entertainment for me. And it's always been great content. Because this man always seems to fuck up. This man always has seemed to put himself in a worse light than I had already thought about him. And my most recent video that I did on him is how he got banned from Kick, which is fucking difficult to do. Like, compared to Twitch, Kick is extremely lenient on what they allow on their platform. Obviously, there's always restrictions, there's always guidelines, and there's always certain things that you can't do. But compared to Twitch, and I mean, take their whole sexual content, what they got with that, with what they've got going there, because Twitch, when it comes to that, that's a bit of a different subject. But when it comes to like doing other things on Kick, you know, they allow a lot more on their platform. So it's difficult. It is difficult as fuck to get banned on Kick, and N3ON did. But he did get reinstated. Now he got banned because he was on like pretty much a ripoff of Omegle. I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but he was on a ripoff of Omegle, and he was talking to some kid. So there was like some kid who was like, I think he was 14 years of age, and this kid started swearing at N3ON, and N3ON went back at him and said that he would assault the kid, or I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was not a great thing. Like, you do not say that to an underage child. You don't. Kids are dumb. You're meant to be an adult, and you don't react in that way. You just go, oh, this kid's being stupid. I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking move on. But he didn't do that. He went back, had a jab at the kid, and he got banned for it. But then, like, a couple days later, even though I said that he should not be reinstated, he did get reinstated onto the platform. When I saw this happen, I'm like, man, this kid has really got to fucking change his mind, change like his whole entire perception of who he is. He has to go from this absolute piece of shit person to just try and actually make some decent content. Which, to be honest, after like seeing a lot of N3ON's content, talking about him multiple times, I thought it would be impossible. I honestly didn't think that it would be anywhere near possible. But it seems that maybe we have a little bit of faith. Maybe there is a God. Maybe there, in fact, is a God. And he does give some people second chances. And maybe this is N3ON with his fucking second chance. So obviously you're going to be wondering, Donnie, what himself has N3ON done? Well, he was in some basketball tournament. Now, I don't know exactly where this is. He is wearing like a Filipino top. So I'm not sure if he himself is actually in the Philippines or he's just somewhere in America that's running like this like Filipino tournament or anything like that. But obviously, as you can see by like his jerseys, it is being sponsored by Kick. And at the end of this event, when it goes on, he decides to start giving like $50,000 worth of Nike shoes, which is incredible. I mean, this guy just started giving away like all these shoes, and whether it's sponsored or not, I mean, it's good to see that he's actually like giving things away. And then not just this as well, is that after like he gave away the shoes, he decided to start giving away some money and some like food to some of these kids as well. And then on top of that, after he decided that he was done giving money and food to kids, he decided to give what I've seen on Twitter, $168,000 in money to Sam Frank, he's been his like internet partner through this whole like, you know, them being complete fucking idiots, to her family, to her and her family, which is fucking incredible on itself as well. Obviously, I saw on Twitter, and there's a lot of people's different opinions about like whether this is like all true, or whether it's just a PR stunt, or it's just him just trying to get like some people back on his side, or whatever the hell it may be. And I could definitely see where people are coming from. And first of all, people are obviously going to say that like, oh, he's just doing this for the content. And when it comes to that point of view, I do have to defend him on that, because I can say that whether you're doing something nice for the content or not, you are still doing it. Like when Mr. Beast has gotten backlash for like that whole video of where he cured people of like, I think it was their eyesight. And so many people were like, oh, he's just doing it for the content. That's the only reason why. It's like, he still fucking did it. I mean, it's not like he only did it for the video and then took their eyesight away. He literally gave people sight for the first time in their life. And it's not like he took it away after that video. Yeah, he made a video out of it, but he still did it. So you can say the same thing with N3ON, is they're like, oh, he just did this for the content. Well, he still did it. He still gave away shoes. He still gave away money and food, which even though if he's doing it for the content, he is still necessarily doing it. And you could also say, like I said, there's going to be a lot of backlash for this kid, because like I said, I have not particularly liked this kid either. I've come out multiple times and talked about how he is one of those terrible content creators on the internet that do not deserve a platform, have not deserved a platform in the past. Like people who make terrible content, who all they want to do is they just go out for shock value. All they're trying to do is just shock their audience into like, you know, them doing something absolutely stupid or just being a complete asshole for content. To me, doing something like that is an absolute piece of shit move. Like Jack Doherty. Like to me, you know what, I could kind of see like N3ON have a little bit of faith over time, because like I feel like he has somewhat self-awareness, where Jack Doherty has no self-awareness whatsoever. So maybe like this is N3ON's self-awareness starting to kick in. And you know, as much as you can say it's like, oh, he's doing it for the content, it could also be like a PR stunt for him just to get some people back on his side, and then he might go back to being the old N3ON beforehand. And I hope that's not true, because not because like I like, you know, like him or anything like that. Like I said, I've come out multiple times and I've talked about how like, you know, I think he's a complete idiot. But this kid has a massive platform. Even though he does bot a lot of his views, I'm not sure about in recent times since he's gotten unbanned. I still think that he might bot a lot of his views, which he does. It's been proven that he has botted a majority of his views. Like his views are like absolutely fucking ridiculous. A majority of them are botted, but at the same time, he does have a decent platform, and majority of his audience is an extremely young audience. And when you're an influencer, when you're a content creator of this size, you are influencing many, many kids. And if you're just go on the internet and all your content is just you being a complete fucking dumbass, well, those kids are going to grow up to be complete pieces of shit and complete assholes. And even though like you were born and you were made off shock value, where one of his like first viral clips of him was him faking his death. Like that was how he initially got popular through being a content creator, was he faked his own death. And even though you've built yourself up to be a shock value, you are starting to get to the point where you are now an adult. And I don't think it's bad if you change your image. I mean, because your previous image got you banned on the platform that is giving you money, that is making your career at this point in time. Kick is the one who banned him. So I think that he should change his image, and change his image for the better. And you don't have to do shock value to be a great content creator. And you don't have to do shock value where it's you being a fucking asshole. You can do shock value where it's something like this. It's like, hey guys, we're giving away shit today. Look at Mr. Beast. That's what he does. And it shocks people all the time. Like, man, he's just going extra with like giving away all this stuff. Just do that. Be a nice person. Stop being a fucking piece of shit. Stop making like fake content, but fake content where it's terrible and no one likes you on the end of it. If you're going to make some kind of fake content, make it entertaining and make it where it makes you look like a fucking better person. I hope this isn't fake. And if you're going to do like giveaways like this, I definitely hope, I'm not saying that this is fake. Majority of his content in the past has been faked, like him getting jumped. Like I don't see how, you know, you faking getting jumped is good for your image in any way possible. But you actually giving away some shit could be. This could be like a resurgence of someone who's actually a decent content creator, not the piece of shit N3ON that we have seen in the past. And I hope so that it is, because like I said, he has a massive platform, and I hate seeing terrible content creators. It's good for content. Don't get me wrong, it's great for content, but in every other fucking hour of the day that I'm not recording or looking to make videos, man, I don't really want to make a video about you. I'd rather make it, you know, a video about something more interesting, or you actually being a good person. But no, drama sells, and unfortunately, you've been on the end of it. And you know what? I hope that this is actually a turning point for N3ON. But I'd like to hear what you guys think about this down below. Do you think that this is just a whole PR stunt? He's going to be a complete asshole again, or do you think that he's actually might have turned a light? I mean, this could be. It could be either way. I mean, I won't be surprised. I mean, you know what? I have no idea. I don't know if I will be surprised or not, whichever way it goes. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Peace out.